fuck is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Doechii Nights with LV, episode 114.
Yep.
You see how I said that with a question mark on it?
You did.
That's Lonnie. I'm Victor. I don't think I'm ever going to not be wearing a Bears jersey again in my life. All right? After the fucking season we've had,
Crazy.
I don't think I'll ever not be wearing a Bears jersey again. That's just like my permanent outfit.
Y'all had a good season. I can't lie.
Bro, last night.
That was crazy.
So when I went to the Bears-Packers game 3 weeks ago
3
now?
weeks ago, yeah.
3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago, whatever it was. I thought that was the greatest night of my life.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Got to witness the comeback, walk-off touchdown. And then last night, sitting in my living room by myself, right? Getting drunk, watching the Bears play. This has been my favorite Bears season I've ever experienced, and I've been a Bears fan since 2000. Right? Since I was 5 years old is when I started watching. And this is by far the most enjoyable season that I've ever experienced. But the other thing about just this wild card weekend in general, right? Because we had the 2 games yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
The first game, the Rams versus the Panthers, was a great game with the walk-off touchdown with like 18 seconds left in it.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get into my team playing, right? And it's the first time we've been in the playoffs since, I want to say 2019, 2018, something like that.
I think 2019, yeah.
When we lost to the Saints. But we're down 21-3 at halftime. And my phone's going off.
In the group chat?
Not only that, but just like my family that's Bears fans, my friends that are Bears fans. And I'm going on social media at halftime, and I see people that are like, what the fuck? You know, other Bears fans. And I start texting back and DMing people like, we're good, bro. Like, calm down. There's 30 minutes left in this shit. Calm the fuck down. Like, I had so much faith in my team. I was like, we're good. The Iceman coming. And he sure as fuck did. Now, let me say this. In the third quarter, when he threw that pick in the red zone at like the 2-yard line, and then directly after that, the Packers fumbled and it ended up going out of bounds and we didn't get it, I was scared. That was the first time that I was like, fuck. But then what happened. Belt to ass. Belt to ass.
The whole fourth quarter.
Really, the whole second half.
Well, yeah, they all did dominate the whole second half.
The defense stepped up. Caleb went crazy. Colson Loveland ended up being a great fucking draft pick. This is what we, like, as football fans, this is what we live for, though.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great moment. And now we got the Sunday slate, which is going to be even more good games. So, this shit's fun.
Happy for y'all.
This year, wild card weekend is fun. The playoffs are fun. I understand now. I get it now.
I get it.
Honestly, this season is more enjoyable than the year we went to the Super Bowl, 2006.
Really?
Yeah, and that was a great year too. But this year for me, I think it's just because I'm grown and like I can drink during the games and shit. I told y'all last week, drinking during football is American.
It is.
If you're an American, that's what you do. You drink. You drink when you watch football.
Yeah.
Like I can't. That's why I'm waiting until after the season. After the season, I'll give it up for a little bit. However long that little bit is.
It could be a day. It could be 2 days. It could be 5 weeks.
It's gonna at least be a week. Minimum.
Our game is tonight.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I think it's a toss-up matchup, but I think that playing in the rain and cold is going to benefit the Eagles.
Yeah, because they're adapted to it. It'll be a good one, though. I'll say that much.
Man, I hope y'all win. I want to see y'all next week.
I would love to see that. It'll remind me of, like, our paintball matchup.
Will it?
Yeah.
We've played the Eagles a lot in the playoffs.
Yeah.
We played them in 2004 in the, I want to say, no, it wasn't 2004. It might have been 2004 in the divisional round. We played them recently with the double doink with Cody Parkey the year before. I think that was 2017.
17.
So,
Nope.
it was either 17 or 18.
I think it was 18.
Was it the year you guys won the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
It was
18, yeah.
So yeah, that'd be great if we got to see the Eagles in the second round of the playoffs. Now let me just ask you this, off of talking about football and this shit. Could you date somebody who was a fan of the rival team? Like a Redskins fan or a Cowboys fan?
Cowboy, hell no. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nah, the Redskin Commanders, I might be okay with it. Because it'll be a relationship divided during football season. I can't hold you.
Because there's this one girl in the past, right? Bad bitch, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she was a Packers fan. Had to get her up out of here.
Yeah.
I never in my life betray my team like that.
I can't lie to you.
Ain't no pussy worth it.
Cowboys, and like, I don't necessarily hate the Cowboys, but like, as a Philly fan, like locked in down to the nitty gritty, I can't stand y'all as a team. So like, if I ever met a woman, dated her, married her, anything, that would never be a thing. It wouldn't even be a thought. As soon as I find out you like football, okay, what's your team? You can say Cowboys, I'm getting up and leaving.
Yeah, that's it.
And you taking care of the bill. Like, like, you want to be a Cowboy fan so bad, go ahead and take care of the bill with y'all sorry asses. Like, I can't.
That's hilarious.
I can't. I'm going to do you a common courtesy and let you pay the bill since y'all can't win a Super Bowl. And y'all ass as a team.
Yeah, fuck that.
But yeah, no. The Cowboys, fuck no. Redskins, Commanders, I can live with that. Because
what about who's the other team in y'all division? Giants.
I can live with the Giants. But yeah,
that makes sense though. Because I wouldn't be thrilled about it, but I could date a Vikings fan.
Yeah,
I would. I don't know,
but it's just like it's a natural like love, not even love, but it's a natural hate and dislike with Cowboys and Eagles, just like it is with Michigan and Ohio State.
But listen, I hate the Packers. Right? Not only do I hate the Packers, I hate their fans. I hate their fucking ugly ass cheeseheads. I hate their stadium.
That shit is so ugly.
I hate anybody from fucking Wisconsin. Fuck Wisconsin. Yeah. I hate the whole state. Fuck that state.
Blow it up. Get rid of it.
You know how Chief Keef said we gonna blow New Jersey up? We gonna blow Wisconsin up. Fuck it. Fuck them.
Hey, that was a cold ass line. We gonna blow New Jersey up. Damn. Yeah. That's crazy. But yeah, no, I couldn't date no female of a rival team, specifically the Cowboys. I got family that's Cowboy fans, and I can't stand their ass during the season. I can't stand them outside of football, but like football, oh.
I couldn't date no Alabama fan either. Mostly because I feel like all Alabama fans fuck their own cousins. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I just couldn't do that.
You know, and this is like totally left field right now, but like, you know that each state has like weird ass laws.
Yeah.
Like North Carolina, like technically, like in the state of North Carolina, you can't sleep with somebody that's not your spouse. Like
really?
Yes, in the same bed.
That's a law.
That's a law. I'm gonna have to find this.
It's a lot of motherfuckers breaking the law in North Carolina,
bro. Like you can't sleep in the same. I think that they say you can't have sex with them also in the state of North Carolina. But like, I know for sure that there's a law that says you can't.
They just don't enforce it.
Right.
Word.
Like, cause who the fuck really about to be checking for that for real? Like, why even make that a law? But like, that's stupid.
I feel like back in the day though, like early in the country when everything was really religious and shit. I feel like that's when a law like that would have been made. But also, why not adapt with the times and just change the law?
Because people overlook little shit like that. I don't think, unless you like really, really know the history and the facts and shit, I don't think nobody really, that shit really came across my timeline one day.
Word.
And I saw it and I'm like.
Well, okay, so if you've seen it on the internet, it might not be true.
Might not, but I dug a little deeper though.
So like, here's the thing. The reason I say that is, I spread lies on the internet all the time.
Yeah, we know.
I constantly spread lies.
We know.
So like,
jokes and lies. Yeah.
Jokes, you know.
We know.
But also, it's funny spreading lies on the internet, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of people, like a good majority of people, believe every single thing they say on the internet. So when you just put out false fucking information, and then people live by that shit, it's hilarious. I think it's fucking hilarious. It just goes to show that some people are really uneducated.
They are.
Like, you take everything, you're just gullible. If you hear everything, and you're like, oh yeah, that's fact. And then somebody be like, well, where you hear that? Oh, I heard it on TikTok. My favorite podcaster lied to me.
Yourself?
No, I was saying like if I was somebody else.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
I have to be somebody's favorite podcaster.
You gotta be.
Somebody's.
At this point, you have
at least one person's.
I feel like I gotta be somebody's too.
Yeah.
Gotta be.
Probably like your sister's.
Maybe.
But if you're not your sister's favorite podcaster,
get her the fuck out of here.
For real. That's fucked.
Because what are you doing if I'm not your favorite?
That's rude as fuck.
Yeah.
But let's start with Tekashi 6ix9ine, who, if I know a lot of people talk shit about him, right? But if I got to give this guy anything, he may be the single-handedly greatest marketer ever born.
Oh, yeah.
He knows how to make some shit go viral. He knows how to have people talking about him. And he knows how to get attention, right? So I don't know if he raps still or not. I know he just made a song. We'll get to that later.
I guess you'll call that rap.
But what I do know is that he's been on a lot of streaming. He's been streaming a lot, leading up to him going back to jail for 3 months, right? And the interesting thing about him going to jail is he's in the same jail and probably the same cell block, because I would assume that these people are all in protective custody given their status, right? He's in there with Maduro, who we just captured from Venezuela. Well, I don't know if we could call it capture. I more so feel like we kidnapped him.
Kidnapped, for sure.
But he's in there with Sam Bankman-Fried with the FTX scam. He's in there with Diddy.
Of all people.
With MDC Brooklyn, right? R. Kelly. He's in there with Ghislaine Maxwell, which I doubt that she's
on their side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who else? Hold on.
In the same building, Michael Cohen.
Michael Cohen, former senator, is in there. You got El Chapo in that bitch, right? You got Luigi Mangione in there, right? And the reason I found out about all this is because he was talking about it. I see a lot of their clips, whether it be him or Adin or fucking what's that Muslim dude? He got like a buzz cut. Like, he don't got no hair. Fuck. I don't know that streamer's name. But I see a lot of their clips, right? And he was talking about all the people he had met last time he was in jail. Right?
6ix9ine?
Yes.
Okay.
Violates his parole, gets put in for 3 months. 3 months ain't shit. 90 days, right?
Yeah.
That ain't shit. Go sit up there. But now he's getting to meet all these fucking people in that bitch. Which he said he had met Diddy last time he was in there. He said he was in there with Sam Bankman-Fried last time. Bro, if I could go sit for 90 days with these motherfuckers and just have those connections.
You have a ball.
Oh, I'd do it. I'd do it in a heartbeat. Send me to MDC for 90 days. Fuck it. I'll go break the law in Brooklyn right now.
Yeah, you'll have a fucking ball. I can see it now.
Not only that, but you got to think, when you come out, because when you're in jail with somebody and you're spending 24 hours a day and y'all ain't got shit to do, you're making relationships with these people.
You are.
Right? Whether it's a good relationship or a bad relationship, that's on you. But to be around all these people, to have all these connections. Bro, I'm going to go meet El Chapo. Like, come on, dog.
Yeah, for sure. I gotta go meet Chapo. Diddy, I ain't really.
Oh, bro, I would
Kelly?
go just Diddy was in that bitch.
Kelly though.
I want a bad boy contract so bad. Give me a motherfucking bad boy contract.
He not about to manipulate me.
That shit. Manipulate the fuck out of me. That's what these bitches be trying to do.
I see where you get it from.
I cleaned it up.
You did.
I cleaned it
I'm
up.
proud of you. Progress.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I gotta keep my distance with Diddy.
Nah, because he gonna teach me how to put the X in the baby oil, and then I'm gonna come back out and just.
You worrying about the wrong shit.
That's the right shit, bro. Hey, clearly that's how you get to the top of the industry.
About putting X in baby oil.
You heard what 6ix9ine said in the new diss song. He said, "Bitch, you gotta fuck to get to the top."
Yeah, that diss song was crazy.
Are we gonna? You want to talk about the being in there, or you want to move on?
We can move forward. Let's move forward.
All right. I guess we're moving on, right?
Yeah.
So since we're talking about 6ix9ine, he's been hanging out a lot with Adin lately. Adin Ross, right?
Huge streamer.
A lot of people have a lot of opinions on him. I know I've seen Joe Budden clip talking about him. I know I've seen academics talking about him. I know I've seen him and Doechii be beefing, right? Do you think it's crazy to be beefing with a bitch before we get into this?
I do feel like it is crazy to beef with a woman.
But hold on.
Now,
Hold on. Let me break this down a little bit, right? On some tough shit, like on some hood shit, it's kind of crazy to be beefing with women. But you got to take it from the perspective of this dude is a streamer, right? And it's never going to get to anything past name calling.
right.
So do you still think it's crazy?
Yes.
Okay. That I was just
Because
trying to put it in perspective.
like you said, you can't. I mean, you can, but you can't necessarily take it further than the words.
Well, he's never going to because of who he is.
Right.
That's all that it will ever be.
But think about it. If it was somebody like that actually lived a street life.
So, okay. I couldn't think of anybody off the top of my head.
I was going to say 50, but 50 really be trolling niggas. And females.
And bitches too, yeah.
So, like, he never going to come out of his mouth and be like, I'll put my hands on you.
I don't think it's crazy to be beefing with a bitch. I'm going to tell you why I don't think it's crazy to be beefing with a bitch, right? Well, as you may know, I've beefed with bitches before.
We know.
Now, it's for what reason that you're beefing with that bitch, though, right? So if it's on some personal shit, like y'all was in a relationship or some shit, and now y'all beefing post that, I think that's cool. But I just think if you don't know the female, like you've never met in person,
it's different.
Because you can respond to somebody saying some shit about you, whether it's male or female, right? But to continue that going with a female is crazy.
Yeah, I'm not about to drag it out.
For what purpose?
Because at the end of the day, what are you going to gain from that? Y'all not going to fight. Y'all not going to do none of that.
Well, you also got to take into consideration what this game is, right? It's engagement. So if me and whoever are going back and forth, right? The people who are on my side are going to watch my shit and then watch their shit for a response.
Right.
Vice versa. They're going to watch their shit, listen to their music or whatever, and then they're going to come see what I have to say about them. So it's getting you clicks, it's getting you engagement, which in that sense, I don't think anybody's off the table for beefing.
But think about, and maybe I just think too deep into it, but like, what if the so-called beef is just like a scripted beef?
Well, that's fine too.
Yeah.
But that's more so what I'm saying. It might not be even that deep.
Yeah.
It might not even be anything, right? Now, do I think these two people don't like each other? Yes.
Oh, 100%.
Having said that, you're not going to like what I'm about to say. But I think Doechii's one of the black women who just don't like anybody.
That's a real thing.
That's a male.
Yeah, that's a
right?
real thing.
And yeah, that's why I said that.
Yeah.
there's a lot of women out there like that, but there's a lot of black women out there like that. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what she is. Right? And the reason I say that is she said being a straight male is a red flag.
Which I don't understand why, but go off, sis.
But here's my thing, right? Never mind. I'm gonna shut up.
Run it.
Nah, cause we're gonna get called misogynistic for this shit.
Run it. She already called us misogynistic.
I know, right? Why do we care? When did women's opinions gain value? Right? That's why I'm gonna leave it. Because I could go crazier with it.
Right, I know.
I could go crazier with it because then I could go deeper. Mm-hmm. But then they're gonna start talking shit about the Mexican. Like they be talking shit about the white boy. And that's fine. You can go talk shit about the white boy. And you can talk shit about the Mexican too. That's fine. I like when you guys talk shit about me. But I'll answer differently. Because I'm disrespectful, right? I'm not going to say dirty bitch botting her views. I'm going to go deeper.
Because I'm going to say this as far as like beefing with a female. I don't like the fact, and this draws into like really just a man just speaking up for himself. But like, I don't like the fact of how women will say, oh, I want a man that's going to stand his ground, do this, do that, be a protector, whatever. But then when that shit turn on you, because he's standing his ground, speaking his expressions and emotions toward you, now is, oh, this nigga sassy. He want to argue with a woman. But like, y'all the same women that put men in this position to speak back up to you, and you think a man just supposed to bow down.
So here's what I'll say, right?
Because you're a woman.
Man or woman. If you open your mouth about somebody else in a negative or derogatory way, you can only expect that something's coming back from that. Mm-hmm. Right? Period. So if these women want... So here's another thing I'll say, right? There's a certain group of women, actually it's most women, that think if they put their hands on a man, right?
They ain't supposed to get touched back.
That nothing's gonna happen back from that. And what I'll say to that is, right? In the 80s, in the 70s, even in the 90s to an extent, that may have been true. But what you guys are failing to understand is the morals of today aren't the same as what they used to be, right? And most of us was raised by single mothers who said, you ain't nobody's punching bag. And if she put her hands on you, you better put your hands back on that bitch, because a woman will tell you to hit another woman, right? Point blank, period. Most people's dads gonna enforce on them, like, you ain't never supposed to touch a woman, right? What you guys don't understand is most of us don't have dads. So that was never taught, right? So now we are in a new day with new morals. And if anybody puts their hands on anybody else, they should just assume and expect to get hands put back on them.
100%.
In today's day and age.
1,000%.
We're not in the 90s no more. We're not in the 2000s anymore, right? We're almost 30 years past that. Shit has evolved. Shit is different now. So, and the same point where that's true, right? I also think it's true that if you speak to somebody in some type of way, the morals aren't the same no more. Nobody's protected at all.
At all.
I don't care what anybody's opinion on that is, because it's the truth. The truth is there's no protection for anybody anymore. Point blank, period. And the statement. So do I think it's out of pocket to be going back and forth? I could only do that on a personal level if there's some previous sexual relationship there, right? That's me personally. I'm only going back and forth with a bitch that my dick's been in before. Period. That's it. That's the only person I'm going back and forth with.
I mean, even in that sense, I don't like going back and forth with somebody on a personal level. But because me personally, I don't like to argue. I don't like to beef. I don't like none of that.
Oh, that's you know that's my thing.
Right.
I love beefing.
I
Beef
just
is
hate.
my favorite.
I hate all that arguing shit. Like it's so draining. I don't want to waste my energy on it.
But you know what? It's because I like to be disrespectful.
You do, very.
And it's so fun to me when I get a new disrespectful idea in my head.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't never had the idea to be this disrespectful before. And then all of a sudden it's like, ooh, I could do that.
Yeah, you just different. I can't.
All right, but can we get a little bit? We've kind of touched on the Adin shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
Her, from my understanding, right? I'm just gonna say from my understanding, her main problem with him is the whole industry plant, the whole culture vulture idea, right? Me personally, me being a Latino, right? I personally don't think there's a such thing as a culture vulture. I think that's such a made up, like, stupid fucking thing.
What is the proper definition for that?
Somebody who goes into somebody else's culture, makes themselves money off of it, and then kind of critiques it and talks shit about it or whatever.
Everybody do that.
But not only that, but I don't think, and here's my problem, right? Everybody thinks their culture is individualized. Everybody thinks their culture is just belongs to them, right? Not knowing that most of, like, African American culture, Latino culture, I don't think really white people have culture, but that's just my opinion. I just don't.
For sure.
I don't know what their culture would be.
It's not a culture, it's a cult.
Okay. But but what I'm saying is they all take shit from each other.
Yeah.
And they all take shit from other people too, right?
Yeah.
There's shit that has been taken from the Asians. There's shit that's been taken from the Pacific Islanders. There's shit that's been taken from the natives. Which, if we really want to get into it, right? The natives made a lot of the shit that we're doing.
They did.
What it is. I hate when motherfuckers be talking shit about braids and shit, right?
Oh my God.
But I'm just gonna say this.
No,
I'm gonna leave this here, right? The natives did that shit before anybody.
They really did.
So I don't want to hear nothing.
Sacagawea, all of them.
I don't want to hear shit about shit, all right? Don't think that shit is so specific to you when you really don't know the history behind the shit. Because most of the shit that happens in this country happens from the people who are originally from this country.
Really, the Cherokee people.
Mind you, my people, the Mexicans, are originally from this area.
Mm-hmm.
Like, down the line, there was a Mexican tribe that, a Aztec or a Mayan tribe that my lineage comes from.
Pre-cartel.
Yeah, pre all that. Fuck you.
That's like the
Fuck
startup.
you.
That's the startup cartel.
But what I'm saying is, to be an American and to feel so entitled to, oh, this is from my culture. I know this because of this. All right, cool. That's fine. That's great. At the same time, y'all don't own that shit. So I don't think there's a such thing as a culture vulture.
People just feeding off.
Like, if Adin wants to come into hip hop and talk about hip hop, right? That's cool. Because anybody can talk about anything. Mm-hmm. Now, is he from that? No. Is he making money off that? Yes. But I don't hear y'all talking shit about what's that other Jewish guy? From Interscope. Oh, Leor Cohen. Is exactly who I was thinking about, right?
Okay.
All of these white men who not only own the industry, not only oversee the industry, not only take money from the artist, right? They're not from hip-hop music. Obviously and clearly. But they decide everything that goes on in it. Mm-hmm. Okay? Why aren't y'all calling them culture vultures?
I guess because they're not making such of an impact as
They're making all the impact. They decide who gets in.
but
They
like
decide who gets
but
money.
like at face value though, you know, showing face.
The reason that they're not calling them out is because they don't get paid if those people don't say they don't get paid.
and I get that,
Right?
but like,
So,
but they not showing their face out. They like behind the scenes kind of people,
and that's perfectly fine. What I'm saying is, if anybody's a vulture in this, if anybody is taking from them, it's these dudes at the top.
Yeah.
Right? You just are not in, you're not in the position to call them out. Because when you don't own your own shit, you're not in the position to call nobody out because these people control your money.
They do.
Right?
100% across the board.
So you'll call out an Adin. So you'll call out a fucking who else? Ack. You'll call out an Ack. Even though Ack, I personally am not a fan of Ack, but he's made his own spot. Mm-hmm. He did what he needed to do to make a spot. Bro, I'm so mad I can't think of this other guy.
Jewish guy off for Interscope?
No. That was Lior. I'm talking about the Muslim dude I was talking about who does the streaming.
Is he under?
Neon. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Y'all call out a fucking Neon.
Neon really bitch made. I can't hold you.
Most of these dudes are.
Yeah.
Most of these dudes in this industry are, whether it be the podcasting shit, whether it be the streaming shit. Most people aren't tough.
And that's okay.
And there's
so I'm not
problem
knocking
with
that. Yeah, I'm not knocking that whatsoever. Like, I don't want nobody to think like, oh, he's saying Neon not tough, but like, is he tough? I'm not saying that. But I see it.
And that's straight. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to be.
Yeah, you don't.
You don't have to be.
But I feel like
that's not what this lane is.
I'm gonna say this. I feel like Adin, he got we was talking about before the pod, like all his security is off-duty cops.
Yeah.
If you got people like that, if you paying people to secure you, make sure you good, talk all the shit in the world you want, because ain't nobody really gonna touch you. I understand that.
And that's another thing, right? When you're paying $1 million a year in security costs, you don't care what some glasses Malone motherfucker says, right? And listen, to all these 50 and 60-year-old street dudes, right? First and foremost, you're too old. You're too old for this shit.
100%.
Like, don't get your hip popped out because you got arthritis with your old ass. And let me just also say this. I'm very disrespectful to old people too, because shut the fuck up. Y'all not running this shit no more. Y'all too old. Like, this ain't you no more. You might have been the hardest dude ever in 1992. Guess what? 92. And guess what? We're 40 years past that. 30 years past that. Right?
Yep. Almost 40.
Shut up.
Yep.
Shut up. If you 50, 60 years old, shut up. Because this 28, 26, 25, whatever the fuck Adin is year old, who's running around with 16 off-duty police officers will get your ass busted up quick. I promise you.
Because where is he at? LA?
I have no idea. I think it's LA. It's either LA or Miami. I know a lot of the streamers are either in LA or Miami.
That shit is crazy to me.
But I'm so sick and tired of these dudes from the 90s, right? Thinking that they the toughest motherfuckers in the world. And I'm not saying Adin. I'm not saying Adin at all. But the generation that's currently doing shit are a little bit retarded and they kill a lot of people.
They do. All this talk about
when we talking about like a Dirk or a fucking YB or a fucking like who the dude from Jacksonville, Julio and all them dudes that was beefing this shit, like all them motherfuckers, right?
Rob 49.
They're a little bit retarded.
A little bit is an understatement.
And they don't have a sense of like, what's the shit called where it's like good and bad? Like
sense of I don't know.
Whatever it is, right? They don't know that shit is just good because it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
That's what I mean when I say they a little bit retarded. I don't know if they got extra chromosomes or what up with it. But I do know this, and I know this for a fact. Your sense of shit you're not supposed to do and their sense of shit they're not supposed to do it doesn't. They don't care.
They don't. Dirk's sitting down right now, ain't
he? And he gonna do 100 years. He got 56 people telling on him.
Yeah.
And guess what? The whole I know everybody hates 6ix9ine because he a snitch, right? And fair, because what I learned coming up is you just don't do that. You don't tell on folks.
Yeah.
You know, if you did some shit, you sit down for it. That's just how I came up. But that's not a shared sentiment across this generation. It's not a shared sentiment across this generation. And this generation is all about yourself. Ain't no unity, and that's why I really don't think gang shit is really anything anymore. Because you could be gang all the way, but then when you get knocked, everybody's snitching. I promise you. There's no morals in this shit no more. There is zero morality in anything.
Most men and women want to be a part of this like gang, community, family, whatever you want to call it, because they don't have that elsewhere.
But it's not the same anymore.
It's not.
Because it used to be about loyalty. It used to be about
now it's just all about bringing people in.
I'm with these group of people till death, right?
It's basically a shelter.
It's not even that anymore. It's a bunch of badass fucking silver teeth kid, right? That are gonna go ahead and do the shit together. But hey, if we get caught, you on your own.
Yeah.
I'm just trying not to be the last person sitting here in the cell. That's how they feel about it now. So like all this shit like that y'all think is moral, that y'all think is how it should be and shouldn't be, that's not the world no more. And that's even to like speaking directly to Joe Budden, right? He's talking about, I hope he get all these Crips together and beat this kid up, right?
Beat the fuck boy up.
Yeah, right. That's cool and all, but it's not gonna happen.
No, I don't think it's gonna happen at all.
It's the differences now. All right, let's move on from that. I'm not doing a what would you do this week? Because I just generally do not have one. When I have another one, we'll go into it. But I need to ask you specifically a question.
Talk to me.
Right? Would you rather have the baddest bitch in the world or $1 million? And what I mean by have the baddest bitch in the world
or $1 million?
Yeah. And
my definition of a bad bitch?
Your definition, like your perfect girl, right? Or the $1 million.
I'm gonna say this. I don't need no backlash when I say this. I ain't gonna lie. I'll take the $1 million. And I'm gonna tell you why.
I would too.
Cause let's just say I get this bad female, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's not guaranteeing this bad female is gonna meet all of my needs. That's not guaranteeing.
Okay.
And I know I'm going deep.
No. That's not what I'm gonna say though. But not only is she the baddest bitch, it's your dream girl. She meets all your needs. She emotionally fulfills you. This gonna be your wife, right? That's what I mean when I say the baddest bitch in the world. Or the $1 million. Just to give you a little bit more to think about. I'm gonna follow up and say before you answer, I'm still taking the $1 million.
I'll take the loyal the female. Cause granted, you get this $1 million. Say you just like we talked about at the beginning of the episode. Well, it was pre-episode. You talked about how me and a couple of other our friends are like financially responsible.
Yeah.
That money could get blown.
Well, that's what's gonna happen when I get it.
Exactly.
That shit get blown.
So listen, that money could get gone. That $1 million can get gone same day.
But let me tell you this. But let me just help you out here, right? That girl can get gone whenever.
And I understand.
She could always be gone.
But you said my dream girl.
Exactly.
So if my dream girl is my girl,
Yeah.
She's loyal. She cooks. She clean.
But
Like she do all the things, and I don't have to ask her to do nothing. I don't have to lift a finger to do a thing.
But what happens when you fuck up?
That's on me. That's not on her. That's on me.
But I'd rather have the $1 million, dog.
But I can also build an empire and have more than $1 million with her.
Maybe.
Ain't no maybe.
No, maybe potentially. Because you're saying I could do this, right?
Right.
So that means there's the potential to do it.
It's a possibility. 100%.
But it doesn't mean that it's gonna happen, right?
It's not a guarantee that it will happen.
Let me put it like this.
But hold on, you gave me the guarantee to say it's my dream girl. So my dream girl could be built however I want it to be built and have all the traits that I wanted to have. And it can be a guarantee. She got these traits. She look like this. She gives me this. And we're going to do this together because of how I'm already built and structured. And she's the same way because this is my dream girl. So now we about to build an empire and run up millions and billions.
The difference is, right? Money don't got no loyalty.
Money don't have loyalty. You're right.
So once you have it, you have it.
Right.
It's
but when you don't, you don't. Because like just how you have that million at first, that money can get the fuck gone the same day.
But you own that money, right?
And that's fine.
You don't own that girl.
You own that girl.
You don't own that girl, right?
No, you own that girl.
And that's great. And that's fantastic, right? But there's this thing called free will.
Mm-hmm.
And she could be yours today and fall out of love tomorrow.
And that's fine. If that's
Fuck that. Give me the $1 million, son.
Listen,
like, what are we talking about?
If that's the case, so fucking be it. You learn lessons every fucking day.
I'd rather have the $1 million. And I'm not the one to take the money, neither. You know I'm not the one to take the fucking money.
Just two different people.
But taking the money over a bitch every single day of the week.
And that's okay.
I'm never taking a female over the money.
That's okay.
Ever.
Okay.
It could be my favorite female. I'm not taking her over the money. But that's thinking with logic, though. That's not thinking with emotion. That's thinking with logic, though.
And now, granted, who's to say, let's just say I do take the $1 million. I get the bread in hand. Boom. Let's just say.
And then the bad bitch see you got $1 million. Now where she want to be?
But
now where she want to be?
But listen, though. What if she just really not with you for the money? Because not all women are like that.
I'm not saying that she's with you for the money.
No, for sure.
But let me tell you what the money helps you do, right?
It's going to help you build shit.
No, fuck that. I'm talking about with females.
Right.
It helps her let you know that you're established. It helps her let you know that you're doing something, right? She don't know how you got that money. She just know that you got $1 million. Mm-hmm. So now it's not about the money. It's about, he makes shit shake.
Okay.
He knows what he's doing in life. He's got some motion, right? It don't have nothing to do with the money. It has to do with the mindset behind having the money.
Okay, so hear me out. Let's just say you get this meal ticket, right? Boom. She see you got the ticket on you. Now, let's just say you drop half it out on the house. Boom.
I'm never doing that.
Just hear me out.
Never doing that, but go ahead.
But think about, you got to think about the housing market right now. Think about all the shit that's going on. Depending on where you go stay, all of that.
That's not what I'm saying I'm never doing. I'm never dropping half of what I have, right?
Okay, let's just say a quarter then.
If I only have this and I know what I want to do with it, I'm never taking half of that and getting...
Okay, let's just... Realistically, let's just say a quarter then.
I could live within my means.
A quarter.
Okay.
That's $250.
I know what it is.
Boom. So you got $250. You got $7.5 left.
Yeah.
Knowing you, motherfucker, you about to go drop $100K on that Hummer EV. Already know.
I get that shit for 70.
And
I get
after
that shit
taxes, your shit gonna be 80. After taxes,
I get that shit for 70 cash out the door.
Okay, whatever. What the fuck you doing with the rest of the 6?
Whatever I want to. Whatever I want to.
You got strip clubs, gambling.
I'm gonna do all that, and I'm still gonna have like 4.5 left.
Okay, you still got that. You still got the money though, right?
Yeah.
Let's just say your money start dwindling down.
So here's the thing, though, right?
You have no revenue coming in.
But
like you said, money has no loyalty. Really, women don't have loyalty either.
That's true.
Let's just lay that bitch on the floor.
That's a good point.
She could be gone tomorrow.
Exactly.
Because your bank account dwindling down.
But it's more about what you're doing with it.
No, yeah, 100%.
It's more about what you're doing with it.
Right.
And so that's why I said I'm never going half on the house, because if I go half on the house, right, now I got the house, right, and now I got the nice ass house, right. But if I take that same half and reinvest that shit, right? Oh, now shit's changing. Oh, now I can move around and do X, Y, Z. Now I can go put 10 in this person's pocket to come help me out do what I'm trying to do, right? Because money talks, dog.
They do.
If you have it, you can make shit happen to make more. If you don't have it, right, but you got love, guess what? Love don't pay the fucking bills. What did Drake and Party say? It don't pay well to fall in love. I ain't never heard nothing more true than that. It does not pay well to fall in love.
Not gonna hold you. I'm still taking a girl.
And that's fine.
I just feel like, because money gonna come and go out your life every day.
And bitches gonna come and go out your life every day too.
100%.
I'm living proof of this shit.
Me personally, I'm a loyalty kind of person.
But having her doesn't guarantee that. And that's
you said my dream girl.
That doesn't guarantee loyalty though.
It might not.
Because, right, you never know what somebody's thinking. They could tell you some shit all day. You don't know what's in their fucking head. You don't. So just because I got my dream girl, right? Great. What happens in 2 years when she fucking somebody else?
Dead.
Because we didn't work out. Because we ain't work out, right? And she gained 7 bodies.
6 feet.
Since we've been together, right?
6 feet.
I'm not talking about y'all still together. I'm talking about after you.
6 feet.
Right? She done gained 7 bodies. She moved on, and she living her life.
6 feet.
But I'm still broke, right?
That's just like,
I still don't have that million, right?
That's just like how we talk about a woman. You get with a girl. Why did you have a life before me? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but she gonna have a life after you, dog.
Dead. Yeah, in the afterlife.
And
with Jesus.
And in today's day and age, right? Nothing's forever.
No, that's fair.
In today's day and age, nothing lasts until the end. So give me the mill. Give me the money. I'll make some shit shake. If a few bitches end up being with me since then, cool.
Yeah.
But there's nothing that's gonna be like, nah. It's more so like you gotta have faith in something. So what has the more value?
I mean, obviously the money, but a lot of people are not monetary.
Whether you are or you're not, at the end of the day, you live in a world and you live in a country where you need it to survive.
Yeah. Because the world is...
You're not going day to day free.
The world's going to keep going.
Ain't nothing free.
Yeah.
Ain't shit free. And guess what? When your bitch leave you, shit still ain't free.
That's true.
Now you sad and you ain't got no money.
Yeah.
All right. Here's something. This is the last thing I got on my card, right?
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about beefing over a female?
Over a female?
Over a female.
I'm not doing it.
Like, with another dude over a female.
I'm never beefing over a female. I'm never beefing with the female. I'm never beefing through a female. I'm never beefing at all with a female. So beefing over a female with another man, that's not possible, especially if that woman is out here disrespecting me behind closed doors, in my face.
You don't think there's no situation in which you should ever be?
I don't care if we talking, dating, in a relationship, engaged, married, widowed.
You crazy as fuck.
I'm opening the cast and stumping your face. Bones frail and everything. I'm not beefing over no female with no nigga or female. I just can't come. I can't come to the conclusion. I don't care if we married 40 fucking years.
That's wild.
I'm not beefing with you over a female.
So here's my thing, right?
Because at the end of the day, I know what's mine. Now, if you come to me and you like, oh, I had your girl X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 and you showing me evidence, okay, that's yours now. Because if she gave you the ability and she gave you the access to do that,
they crazy coming up to you.
No, for sure. And that might just be a stretch, but I'm just saying, like, some people, that's real life though in some people cases. But I'm just saying, like, if you are able to come to me as a man,
and never be brave enough to do some shit like that.
No, for real. But I'm just saying, like, if you ever in your life come to me and say something like, oh, like me and your girl been doing X, Y, and Z, me and your wife been doing X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 for how long? That's yours now. Please. The moment that y'all set a time, place,
fuck that.
And all of that on this shit, that's yours. I'm not about to do this with you. You got it. Because if she allowed you the access, if she allowed you the time of day, if she allowed you to just be vulnerable enough to come to her or her to come to you and just lay shit on the floor and be like, I want X, Y, and Z because I'm not receiving. Okay, cool. You should have came to me. You shouldn't allowed yourself to be like, I want another outlet to go do that before trying to fix shit or handle shit at home. I'm not about to beef with you. Like, go be at peace with your 2 seconds.
So, this is what I'll say. I think in most scenarios, right? You should never beef over a female. In most scenarios, right? There's 3 where I think it's okay. Right? I think if that's your bitch, it's cool to beef over her. I don't care who it's with. If it's some jump off that you just fucking and whatever and you don't care about the bitch, you should never beef over that. Why the fuck we beefing over that? That's unimportant, right? That shit was just some pussy. To the next nigga, it's just some pussy, right? So you should never beef over that. But if that's your bitch, that's your girl, that's your queen, beef over that. Beef over that till the end, because I'm gonna tell you why. You gotta fight for the shit that you love, right? And
100%, I get that.
But having said that, you can't beef with somebody random over that.
Exactly, that's what
you could be mad about that with somebody random.
100%,
but you can't beef over that.
I'm not beefing.
So here's my other 2, right? If it's your girl and it's one of your homeboys, it's one of your mans, right?
Beating the shit out of him.
Somebody that's close to you. You could beef over that because they damn well knew.
Belt to ass.
They damn well knew.
Hands and feet.
That was yours, right?
Guns and knives.
If this is my girl, I'm taking her all over with me. I'm showing her off, whatever. I'm claiming this bitch, right? And then somebody who close to me do some shit. That's a good reason to beef. That's a great reason to beef.
Coroner's office.
Right?
Come get this nigga off the street. Like,
But I will say this, right? If you're gonna beef with the dude, you have to have the same levels of smoke for the female too. They both got to get the same level of smoke.
I got a secondary body on the
you
street.
Can't
come get it.
Because listen, you gonna look like a sucker if you go and beef with this dude, but think the female is right and take her side. You look stupid. You look retarded. You look dumb. Like, don't ever take a bitch side when she did you wrong. When she betrayed you.
That's another
crazy.
That's just another thing
crazy.
That I won't sit here. I won't look stupid. As a man that has been put on both ends of the stick of being made look stupid and dumb and making somebody look stupid and dumb, it don't feel good on either ends of the stick. So I get what you're saying. Like, that feeling is uncomfortable as fuck. So I would never want to beef with another man. That's why I really stand so strong with that. I never would want to beef with another man over.
But if it's a situation I was just saying where like that was your homeboy. Y'all was close and shit.
It's different levels.
Because here's what I'll say. I'm not really beefing over her. Me and her.
It's about my respect.
Well, I would say it's more about betrayal.
That too.
Right? You betrayed me and you was close enough to me and you let me know that this ain't what it is, right? So now that's what the beef is. The beef is You took advantage of my kindness. You took advantage of me allowing you to be around me because we allow everybody to be in our circle, to be in our presence, right? That's what the beef is. But I'm also going to have smoke for this bitch because you betrayed me.
Yeah.
And you fucking damn well knew what we had going on behind closed doors. All right, cool. So you want to go ahead and run that move? All right, bitch, watch this. Because I'm going to take care of him, but I'm going to take care of your ass too. I got something for both of y'all. And I ain't saying, I'm not even going to go to that extent. I'm not even going to that extent.
Lauren?
But I promise you, I'll ruin both of y'all lives.
Lauren?
Period.
Lexus?
Right?
Diamond? Nisha? Oh, man. I got a whole slew of them.
I could go ahead, I bet. But let me ruin this bitch life too. Let me make sure that she can't sleep at night. Let me make sure that she hates herself.
You ain't sleeping at night because your house on fire. What you in it?
Right? So that's one reason I think to beef over a female. The second reason I think that it's all right to beef over a female is if me and Buddy already have some type of tension, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's already tension up between us, and then he gonna go try to fuck my bitch.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, nah, because now it's on, right? Because we already had some tension, but now you trying to involve my lady in it. Cool. And then if you do, that makes it even worse. But again, now I got to have smoke for both of y'all.
Yeah.
Because you knew I ain't fuck with Buddy. You knew that from the start that I didn't fuck with him, right? All right, cool. Bet.
That's disrespectful.
I see how y'all running y'all move. All right, cool. That's fine. And that's the only really two circumstances that I think I said there was three, but I think those are really the only two circumstances where I think it's okay to beef over a female.
I can correlate with that.
Like,
I can correlate with those two. For sure. Yeah. And like I said, I don't even beef over no woman. But like homeboy, yeah.
It's just so much deeper than the actual.
It's levels to it.
But I will say, if it's just some random dude, right? If it's just some random dude that ends up taking your bitch, you can't beef with him over that.
No.
If you're going to beef with anybody, you should.
Because she allowed it.
Exactly. Not only did she allow it, but he don't have no knowledge of you, right?
Mm-mm.
They interacted and she acted like you didn't exist. Or maybe she even told him, yeah, I got a man.
And he just didn't give a fuck.
But that's a random dude. He don't owe you shit.
He don't.
They don't owe you a motherfucking
Versus
thing.
somebody that's your man's, like, they owe you loyalty.
Exactly.
And respect, like.
And that's what makes the difference in the beef.
Yeah. I can understand that.
So if you want to go at Shorty for being a hoe.
Rightfully so.
That's fine.
Rightfully so.
That's fine. That's cool. But what I tell most young men out here, and I just told a young man the other day. He said something about wanting to be around a certain type of woman, right? And I said, all right, that's cool, but I need you to remember the golden rule. Use them for what they're for. She ain't no good for you. That's some pussy to put your dick in. That's a hole to put your dick in. That's all it's for. Don't take it any more seriously than that, and don't fall in love with it. I promise you, only bad things can happen if you take it more seriously than what it is. You have to know who you're dealing with. As a man, you have to know who you're dealing with.
We talked about that last week.
If you dealing with somebody who trying to get around, trying to do all this, all right, cool.
Yeah.
Bet. This is your worth, though. You're showing me that all I could do with you is fuck. This can't go anything past that.
Right.
Can't be no emotional attachment. Can't be no. I would even say to the point of don't even talk to him. And what I mean by talk to him is like have deeper conversations other than surface level. Y'all can have surface level conversations all day, but nah. Because as soon as you start having deeper conversations, you start developing a deeper connection. You start having feelings for this person. This, that, and the third. Oh, I really like her. Oh, I think I could change her. Let me tell you, you got something, man and woman, right? Male and female. You ain't changing shit. If you know that bitch a hoe, guess what? That's where she at. Leave it there. Ladies, if you know that dude ain't shit, and you know for a fact he ain't shit, guess what? You're not about to change that. That's not how this world works. Lonnie, you ever changed for somebody?
I have.
You're a liar.
But like,
you're a liar, and I'm going to tell you why. You've never changed for somebody because the only person you can change for
is
yourself.
Right. That's where I was going.
When I say somebody, I meant like else.
Outside of me.
Yeah,
okay.
Else, yeah.
So, and I ain't gonna lie, I've preached the same word to somebody. Like I've said, like you can't change for somebody, you gotta change for yourself. You gotta want to do it for yourself before you do it for anybody or anything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like we say this time and time again on here. Everybody knows I've cheated. Like just about all of my relationships.
At least 700 times.
Like, so it's just like one of those things where like either you change for yourself or don't change at all.
Well, so here's the thing, right? And that's why I asked you this question specifically. Have you ever changed for somebody? You might think in your head, oh, this new girl, she's giving me what I want. She's great. I need to stop doing what I was doing. But the reason why I said you're a liar is because when you say that to yourself, you're lying to yourself. Mm-hmm. Because you're not taking into account that all that shit you did in the past wasn't about anybody else. It's about self-gratification, right? Mm-hmm. And so until you figure out, why do I want to do this? Why is this appealing to me? You can't change for somebody else because you don't even know the reason behind it. Mm-hmm. You have no clue as to why you're doing that.
Just satisfying yourself. It's a temporary thing.
It could even be deeper than that. It could be because, and I'm just going to say for instance, but this doesn't necessarily mean that it's true. You saw your dad treat your mom like shit. Mm. You saw your dad's perception on women, right? That all they're good for is a hoe to fuck. All right, cool. So this is what I recognize. Mm-hmm. This is how it's got to be because it's how it was taught to me, right? All right, cool. Until you go and actually sit with that and be like, oh, this is my thought process behind it, you're never going to realize, oh, this is why I was doing this shit. So you can't change for the next girl because you don't even know why you did what you did to the last one.
No, for real.
And that's why I say you can't change for nobody. Yeah. Whether it's male or female. This bitch that's getting ran through, right? It's not just because she likes sex. It's something deeper than that.
It's deeper, yeah.
She might hate herself.
She got her own issues.
But until she realized that she hate herself,
she feeling the void.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And I could say all this because I was doing this recently, right? Within the last, what we call it, 18 months? Okay. 12, 18 months?
There we go.
Right? Something like that. And then even longer than that, but I'm saying how recently.
Just recent, yeah.
Yeah, how recently it was, right? I didn't even recognize what I was doing and why I was doing it. And I had to get to the bottom and really sit with myself and be like, you're doing this because this. Mm-hmm. You're feeling this because you don't feel loved. Or you're feeling this because this happened to you in the past and it made you feel like this. And so now you're trying to fill that void with just random
shit. Yeah.
And more so, what you also got to sit with yourself and say, there was people along the way that had good intentions for me. And I fucked them up because I didn't know what I was dealing with. Mm-hmm. I went and fucked this person up and changed their entire perspective on life. And now they're probably doing what I was doing. Right. Unless they sat with it immediately and fixed it, right? Because there's some people that can do that.
Right.
But if they're a regular person, now they're I'm putting them through the struggle that I was going through because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing with my own emotions. And then you really start to think like, yo, do I really want to keep doing? And some people do. Some people are perfectly okay sitting in that. And some people not. But that comes down to a personal decision. Like, I want to keep fucking all these random bitches and fucking up their life? Or should I just figure this shit out?
It's
like,
a conversation that you gotta have within yourself.
You just gotta sit there and be like, oh, okay. Like, maybe I'll chill.
Yeah.
But if you don't, fuck it.
Just live your life.
You can't feel bad. I don't think you could really feel bad. This is about to sound fucked up. I don't think you could really feel bad for emotionally fucking somebody else up. I don't think you can.
Yes, you can.
I don't feel like you can.
Okay.
Because they didn't realize why I did it and what I was sitting with to do it.
Right.
Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not gonna feel bad for releasing my trauma and just letting that be somebody else's.
Yeah.
Sorry, not sorry. I played my move. Now we both sitting here fucked up. I also don't think you could ever expect an apology from somebody who has you in a fucked up spot, because if they put you there, they're probably in a fucked up spot themselves. So why are they gonna, you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
Like, why are they gonna apologize?
Ain't got no reason to.
I feel like I've talked enough for the day. You got anything?
That's everything. We covered everything.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this has been another episode of Deuce Nice with LV, Lil Loose off the Deuce. Hey, Doechii, I ain't like how you was talking about Deuce. I ain't fuck with that. And
said Deuce make you down. Like, what?
I also don't feel, I feel like you was talking to me because you was talking about the Deuce and then you was talking about somebody being misogynistic, and I just really don't fuck with that. You know?
You did say that.
You know? I connected it. And I was like, ain't no way Doechii watching our shit, but maybe she is.
Maybe.
And maybe she talking about the Deuce make me feel down, but my dick up. I know you don't like heterosexual men.
Shout out Doechii. Shout out 6ix9ine. Shout out Adin Ross.
Man, he's just shouting everybody. He don't want to smoke with nobody. I want to smoke with all y'all.
Continue to like.
Especially Tekashi. I especially want to smoke with him because hey, listen, I'll beef with Tekashi all fucking day.
The views.
Bro, that shit would go crazy. That shit would go dumb.
Crazy.
If I would beef with anybody, it would be that nigga right there, bro.
Him or 50.
So here's the thing about 50, right? 50 like to kick people when they down. 50 love to kick people when they down. And I love 50. I'm a 50 fan. But he love to kick people when they down. But that Tekashi nigga, bro, that 6ix9ine, that fool with the colorful hair, he'll let you get the clout off him.
Yeah.
He loves it. Have a good 90 days. I hope you meet all the motherfuckers in there. I hope you have a great time. I wish I could trade places with you because I really want to meet Maduro and fucking El Chapo and fucking Diddy. And Sam Bankman-Fried could probably teach me how to scam some people. But I'd probably come out there a fucking billionaire.
Ladies and gentlemen, continue to like, comment, share, subscribe on all platforms. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, X, TikTok, Instagram, Patreon.
All them hoes.
All the platforms, man. Continue
Except
to
for
show
Patreon.
us
Don't
love.
sub.
Continue to fuck with us if you fuck with us. If you don't, still fuck with us because you still engage with us. We're going to close it out like normal.
Ask that bitch how my dick tastes.
Up to it, down to it. Fuck those who don't do it. We do it because we're used to it. Drink, motherfucker, drink.
And here goes the glass.
Oh, shit.
shit.
Here we go again.
And just like that, we gone.